Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another episode of the Ocean Star Sports Show. I'm your host, sports reporter Dominic Polio. We had a bunch of rain this week that totally shuffled around schedules, canceled games, postponed this, postponed that. So I got to what I could get to. 3 highlights for you, 2 softball, 1 lacrosse. Let's jump right into it. Brick Memorial Boys Lacrosse almost completed a comeback of epic proportions against the Howell Rebels over the weekend. I've got great highlights for you, so sit back and enjoy. The Brick Memorial Boys Lacrosse team came up 1 goal short of a furious comeback in Saturday's 8-7 loss to the Howell Rebels. It was all Howell through the first half of play. Here's Ryan Chaffee with the Rebels' second goal, followed by an almost impossible angle score from Ryan D'Amelio with 2 seconds left in the first quarter. The Rebels kept it in high gear in the second as Nico Lorenzo muscles his way through Mustang defenders for a goal. Lorenzo scored once more to put his team up 5, this time left-handed. Before the half, D'Amelio connects with Drew Bukowiak for another Rebels goal. Nice passing there leaves the Mustangs trailing 6-0 at halftime. The third quarter saw the Mustangs generate some shots on goal, but nothing was reaching the back of the net. D'Amelio notched another score for the Rebels, and Brick Memorial was in a 7-goal hole to start the fourth. But the Mustangs did not go quietly. Henry Moran gets his team on the board with a goal in traffic. Then it's Gavin Murphy with back-to-back goals for Brick Memorial to pull within 4. The Rebels hung tough though, and Chaffee fought for a goal to go back up 5. But again, the Mustangs weren't going away. Mike Mauder scores with a frozen rope from distance. Then it's Moran again who creates space and beats the goalie. Joey Ferrara connects with Murphy, who finishes with a goal for the hat trick to pull the Mustangs within 2, 8-6. Shortly after, Adam Plumacher gets in on the action, scooping a loose ball and scoring to bring his team within a goal with 22 seconds left to play. Howell won the final face-off, but the Mustangs defense forced a turnover. Ferrara somehow sneaks through 2 defenders, but the rest of the Rebels' D steps up to shut the door in the closing seconds. The Mustangs' late rally falls just short, 8-7. Just a couple more seconds, and you probably would have had some nice overtime highlights to enjoy. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but it was a nice rally from the Mustangs. Now we're going to stick with Memorial Sports, transition over to the softball field as the Mustangs had their season opener on Monday. They faced Freehold Borough and got things done in a timely manner. Check it out. The Brick Memorial softball team opened the season with a shutout win over Freehold Borough on Monday, 10-0. Jordan Pfister retired the first 3 batters she saw on her way to 9 strikeouts on the day. The Mustangs offense got started on a Jordan Rachinsky double in the bottom of the inning, which was followed by a sacrifice bunt from Allie Amerso. It was Carly Luzo with a perfectly placed pop fly that drove in the team's first run before Freehold closed the inning. The second went scoreless, but the Mustangs added a couple more in the third. Amerso smacks a ball to the fence and turns on the Jets for an in-the-park home run. Luzo reached base again on a single, and Tori Lucarelli follows up with a double to left to drive in Brick Memorial's 3rd run. The Mustangs' 3-0 lead was put in jeopardy in the 5th when Freehold loaded the bases. But Pfister proved resilient and came up with another strikeout to keep the shutout intact. 3 more runs came across the plate in the 5th inning, the first 2 courtesy of Nicole Acachella. With runners on first and second, she hit a grounder to short that got mishandled. Acachella reaches first while a runner scores, and Crystal Gilsey broke for third. The throw was wide, and Gilsey scores, and Acachella reaches second on the error. After stealing third, Acachella scores on a Samantha Toro pop-up that the shortstop could not reel in. With a solid 6-0 lead, the Mustangs closed out the game in the 6th inning. Here is some heads-up defense to secure an out. Nice tag there. Then in the bottom of the inning, Freehold managed 2 outs, but the Mustangs still loaded the bases. A walk drove in 1 run. And then it was Acachella again with the big bat. She smashes a bases-clearing triple to the center field fence to clinch the 10-0 win for Brick Memorial in only 6 innings of play. Solid pitching and defense coupled with lively bats give the Mustangs a win to open the season. We're sticking with softball, jumping over to Brick Township for their home opener on Wednesday. The Dragons are coming off a loss to Lacey Township. Spoiler alert, they turned things around. The Brick Township softball team breathed a sigh of relief after the Dragons picked up a 1-0 win over Toms River East in a game that was decided with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Green Dragons put plenty of barrels on softballs, but struggled with getting that timely hit throughout the game. Luckily, it was a phenomenal performance on the mound from Christine Frazee that kept the game knotted at 0. Frazee ended up striking out 13 batters and only walking 1 in her complete game shutout. When Frazee wasn't smoking batters, it was the Dragons' defense that remained resolute. Here, Samantha Lay tracks down a tough ball and makes the snow cone grab to secure an out in the 4th inning. Fast forward to the top of the 7th, and Frazee and the defense come up with another crucial stop. Frazee strikes out a batter, gets another to ground out to 3rd, and strikes out 1 more to close the side. The Toms River East defense was hanging tough, though, and also picked up 2 quick outs in the bottom of the inning. It didn't faze Brick Township's Corinne Connolly, though, who reaches base on a single. It came down to Alexa Halley, who stepped up for the Dragons. The lefty belts a rocket just out of reach of the left fielder's glove, and Connolly books it around the bases to home. Halley's walk-off double secures the 1-0 victory for Brick Township. Nothing like a walk-off to finish off a game at home. And Christine Frazee, can you believe she only started pitching her freshman year? She is this week's Athlete of the Week for her 13 strikeout, 1 walk, complete game shutout over Toms River East. Congratulations. As I said, that is the only highlight left I have for you guys, but there are always more sports in the actual newspaper. So make sure you pick up today's copy of the Ocean Star. That is April 7th, 2017. The sports section is thicker, giving you plenty to read and plenty of photos to admire. In the meantime, you can go follow me on Twitter at Dompolio. That's at DOMPOLLIO. Scores, highlights, videos, updates, you name it, I got it. Give me a follow. That being said, that's all I got for this week. Keep your fingers crossed. No more rain. I'm trying to have a jam-packed show next week. Get to every school I can get to. But we got to have clear, sunny skies. All right? So, we're looking forward to that. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the show. I'll see you next week. But for now, signing off for Star News Group, I'm Dominic Polio, wishing you a happy and clear weekend.